Hi, everyone. I'm Jeff Munroe from Middlebury, working my way through the collector's tour. It's October 2nd, 2024. Yesterday, I was with dust collector number 14 in the La Salle Mountains outside of Moab. And today, I am sitting next to dust 2 in the spectacular Uinta Mountains of northern Utah. As the name and the number imply, this is one of the original collectors, one of the very first that I deployed. I put this out here in late June 2011. So since then, I've been coming back basically once or twice every year to empty the dust, which means that dust 2, along with the other original collectors, have slowly accumulated a really unusually long and detailed record of dust deposition in mountain environments. Having a long record is really important when doing any type of environmental monitoring because, well, the environmental system is noisy. Things change from year to year. Every year is a little bit different. If you just have 1 year of data or a couple of years of data, how will you ever know if the year that you happen to sample was unusual or strange for some reason? But if you have many years of data, more than a decade continuously for this particular site, then you can start looking at patterns in the data and talking with more confidence about how the system operates. One important result from dust 2, along with the other original collectors, is that I was able to test a really simple and logical hypothesis that no one had really ever been able to work on before. And that was the idea that the amount of dust accumulating in these mountains here would probably relate to the extent and severity of drought in the southwestern US. Again, a logical idea, but how can you test that? There's no way to really test that for the long term unless you monitor drought and you monitor dust deposition simultaneously. Drought monitoring is happening every day, all year long. And so we're able to get those data pretty readily. Collecting the dust here, I was finally able to evaluate the connection or the correlation, if you will, between aridity and the extent of drought in the southwestern US and showed that, yes, indeed, when it is drier, when there's more drought, when drought conditions are more extreme, in the southwestern US, then dust deposition rates do increase in the mountains here. That's an important result that might help with management of dust producing landscapes in the future. It's also an important clue about how an environment like this operates. It illustrates a really important connection, a long distance connection in the environment. We're talking about arid landscapes that are, in some cases, hundreds of miles away. Conditions there are actually affecting a process that's happening in this otherwise distant and remote mountain range. So I'm going to get to work on emptying dust 2 and seeing how much material has accumulated since the last time I was here. I want to thank the Ashley National Forest for permission to deploy this collector for so long. Thank you for listening. I'll see you at the next collector. And thanks again to the National Science Foundation for their continued support of the Dust Squared project.